Hello and welcome, friends. I am Xeonder, and today we are going to be playing Age of Wonders 4. I wanted to try my hand at some of the custom faction creation, and in honor of May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th and everything that follows, I thought I would make maybe the Sith. Kind of played around with the concept. You can make almost anything in this game, so I wanted to maybe try that and see how it plays. I'm thinking something maybe a little along the lines of Korriban, so either the spell-worn deserts, or maybe the Hollows. Although the Hollows is more like a different world entirely. So I think we're going to do that. We'll do the spell-worn deserts. Difficulty normal, classic turns. Off we go.
Your journey.
And we'll start creating a faction. The original Sith were human-like, but they were more like aliens, with red tinted skin. But that's not available for me right now, so we're going to do humans. Of course, dark. That's the only thing necessary for Sith. Now, for traits. Obviously, if we're talking about the Sith from the movies, that would be Imperialist. But that's not the Sith we're talking about. We're talking about the older ones. And they were not necessarily cannibals, but that works, because they were very ritualistic. And of course, they were also scions of evil. For our starting Tome of Magic, we're going to the Tome of Souls. Now, the Sith are not necessarily necromancers. They can be. But this idea is that there is a Sith who is a necromancer. So I feel like that would be pretty terrifying. For the origin, it wouldn't necessarily be a champion, although that plus 10% gold is very nice. We are going to go for the Wizard King for the plus 10% mana income and the world and combat casting points. For our Sith, first, I don't think that's going to work at all. There's so much to choose from. Well, I guess we could always go for the Eye of Sauron, but I think I'm going to do this one today. And for the colors, I guess that works. Black and orange will do. Now, our leader is going to be an absolute brute. I could use the Orbs of Necromancy, but that's not the leader I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to do the Godir Great Axe. Of course, he is a human. Where's the human? Oh, they're all very pale. That's an elf. I guess it would help if he didn't have the helmet. Can we get rid of that helmet? Yeah, that's definitely an orc. I'm not really looking for an orc right now. Let's see, physical form. That's an elf. It's a halfling. Is, human not available? Is it because of the Great Axe? Let's try the Tyrant Sword and Shield. What on earth? I guess he could be an elf. Okay, so we're going to keep that now that we got it. I had to cycle between Champion and Wizard King for some reason, just to get the human. But now we have him. He's a very beefy looking dude. So let's... we'll probably keep that. I want to make him huge, because of course he is. That's fine. Skin decoration, that's fine. Pose, you know what, that's probably fine. Oh, we could make him very skeletal. Eye color, is there dark red? Oh, there's pitch black. There we go, that'll work. And armor, fitting of a Dark Lord. That might work. Is there anything else? Oh, we could do that. I don't like the ears sticking out like that. It looks kind of goofy. The hood also would work. Sauron's helmet. But I think we're going to do this one. And for the cape. Perfect. Armor color is good. Oh, before we do that, let's look at the race momentarily. Not too much I want to change. They're good across the board. Skin color is actually good because it is looking kind of reddish. Ooh, actually, we can do the same with our boy here, although it doesn't matter so much. We'll give you this silly looking helmet for a moment. I want to see if I can make you red. There it is. Perfect. Okay. So now he's looking more like a Sith. Not that we're actually going to see him without his helmet, but there it is. The race, again, it's fine. I do want to change the mount. Yes, let's do wargs. Now, of course, because he's the Sith, he's going to be Dark Lord. And his name, perfect. Ah, and one last thing. Let's change the race. Excellent. Okay, and let's begin. I realize I did forget to change his weapon, but here we are. And we begin with Ice Shackles, which we're not really going to use, and Soulfire, which we are definitely going to use. So let's begin. I want our leader to begin culling the surrounding area to become strong. We're just going to auto combat for these simple combat encounters. Nice and easy. And another thing we need to pay attention to is our equipment, because I want to swap off of this weapon as soon as I possibly can. Let's set you to auto explore. And let's also begin constructing another scout unit so that we can explore the world faster. Brand of Wrath for the Cull of the Week modifier. We are going to be doing a lot of weekend, so that is useful. And production. Let's increase our mana consumption. Kill them all. Ah, we lost our archer. Well, that's not too bad. We are also gaining souls per battle. What is this? Not what I was looking for, but I will take it. Increase his defense a little bit. Oh, and he leveled up. I think we will give him Fighting 1. Or, you know what, let's give him Cull the Week. I think that stacks with the enchantment. And you can go exploring some more. We need to explore the map as quickly as possible. For our first, we're just going to be going down the Shadow Tree. The plus 15 knowledge per level of hero defeated is fantastic for a start. Let's also build another archer to replace the one that we lost. Easy battle, auto combat, and they're defeated. And we leveled up again. Ooh, and a ring. This unit grants double the morale bonus to its allies when killing an enemy. I will equip that, thank you very much. Morale is an issue for the Shadow faction because there's no easy way for them to gain morale and lots of ways for them to lose it. So any way that we can keep our morale high, I will take. We could move on this brigand camp. Yes, I think we will at least take a look. I'm going to annex our first province. Now, I want to target things that produce mana to start because our army is going to be consuming a lot of it. Not so much gold, but a lot of mana. So we will begin with that. Normally, I would suggest doing farms, but we're not going to do that. Ah, and our first city-state. They are Sith. So I think I'm going to sway them. And if they won't listen to me, then I will conquer them. But I think we will because they are also evil. So that'll be a easy subjugation. As long as they will be loyal to me, I will not murder them. The brigands, though, that's another thing entirely. Is a low-risk battle. Let's go through with it. Perfect. And we leveled up again. And what is this? One turn after this unit dies, it comes back to life with 40% of its total hit points. Yes, please. That sounds very useful. And level up once more. Let's give him fighting 1 now. For the increased attack percent. No easy battles. Let's head back. Just so we can heal for a turn. Next production is the mana obelisk. Increase our mana even more. I want all the mana. And phrases with the Whispering Stone assigned instantly provide you with a vision range. Yes, please. And now we will annex this one for the conduit. Increase our mana further. Well, we could let him win. But that is not the Sith thing to do. So we are going to humiliate him and claim everything. If he doesn't like it, he can deal with it. Ooh, and Brand of Wrath for the enchantment. I will gladly take that. Next, this is only for battle mage units. We could just get the Soulbind army, but I think we're going to do the Baneful Curse. Because that gives enemy units in a 1 hex radius the weakened trait, which stacks up to 5 times, and the weakened trait goes with the enchantment that we just got for extra damage. And Sith do enjoy weakening their opponents. Well, anyway, go murder them. Perfect. Where to next? Is there... Well, there is another monster den over here. Let's go move on that, I think. And unfortunately, we cannot cast this just yet because we don't have any of those units. But the second we do, polearm, skirmishers. I thought we had skirmishers. Maybe not. Once we have those, we'll be able to cast that and do all the weakened damage. The skeletons count. I could produce a skeleton or two. No, let's not waste the souls this early on. There is a temple over here, and even though I don't think we can defeat it yet, I kind of want to build a outpost over here to claim it. It also doesn't help we're in the middle of the map. And unit upkeep for magic origin units is reduced by 20%. Let's go check out this monster den. This one's going to be a little tougher. It's a risky battle. That'll work. I will take that as an acceptable loss. And we are now level 5. Ooh, and a dread spider for a mount. Our hero can't actually use a mount. Not for what I have planned for him. We also got something else. A level up. That's what we got. So hero skills, we are going to give you... Ooh, summon undead. Perfect. I'll take that. And let's up his fighting again. An additional plus 10% damage. Now you are a little surrounded. So I think we're going to make our way to that temple. So we can at least claim it before anyone else does. Baneful Curse. Let's get... These are just scout-based ones. You know what? Let's get the crow for the increased sensor range. nowhere else really to look, so I guess we can claim this mine for the additional gold. And we will also begin producing another Dark Warrior to replace the one we lost. Ah, hunting some penguins, huh? Some good old penglings. Let's do it. Where are they? Over here, not too far. Go hunt those penglings down. So one thing I do want to look at and keep an eye on is the Chaos Tree. There is one of these. When you win a battle, you have a 50% chance of gaining a tier 1 or tier 2 unit that can be produced in a city. That is extremely useful. So once we are able to afford that, that is something that we are going to take immediately. Continue on your path. And we have a Pact of Cooperation. So we are well on our way for getting the Pact of Loyalty and the Vassalization shortly after. It could speed up the process by spending influence, but I am using all the influence that I have. And we will give our scouts that crow boon momentarily. Enemy units and target army gains soulbound. That increases the amount of souls that you get from 1 to 2. We also have this enchantment, which again only works on battle mage or support units. That is a base 90% chance of inflicting soulbound on base attacks, increasing the soul gain. So basically this, but it makes it passively for your magic units. I'm going to do with the one I can manually cast. And let's give the Enchanted Crow unit enchantment started as well. Ah. Okay, so now we have a free city. We are actually at war with them. I think I would like to conquer them. Reason being, I suspect that there is someone over here. And by conquering this free city, we would effectively block them off from spreading too far this way. So, we are a bit far, but that's what we're going to do after we kill the penguins. Penguins, it's time to die. And we didn't lose anyone. Perfect. And I would like... Ooh, we gain a warlock. I would love a warlock. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, it is a bit far, and we are not currently reinforced. We'll try and get to them before they get too strong. And another province. I think we should do the oasis over here. We can also up our production. Oops. Hello, enemy. Let's have you continue on this way. Now we do have to be careful because there is a full stack of tier 3 and tier 2 units. We produced the next one. Let's do the Dread Spire next. Now that we have our mana production up a bit, we need to upgrade our city. And another quest. I will take that for the extra experience. Did we get... Oh, they're not too far either. Could probably just wrap around after we deal with the free city. Soulbind army. Now, the next tome in the Shadow Tree would be the Tome of Cryomancy. However, the Sith are not known for shooting ice at people. They are known for shooting lightning at people. So, to give us a little bit of extra attack power in the early game, well, I suppose another one we could do is the Tome of the Horde, for some extra units. That is a good point, but for the theme, we're going to learn how to shoot lightning from our fingers.
Just as you may
And the first one I'm going to get, I think, is Fulmination. And we also have Soulbind Army. That's going to be very useful if we're able to get to the city. That is, unfortunately, walled. So this might not be a good idea until we're able to beef up a little bit. But we do have Crypt Blade, which I will take. The Crypt Blade allows you to spawn a undead unit every time your hero kills someone. Well, not every time. You have to use the Crypt Blade to kill them. But it's better than nothing. We also have now the Pact of Loyalty, which is fantastic. Maybe not. Let's actually turn around. We'll come back later. My army is weakened, and I would prefer to have some reinforcements. And fulmination is complete. Let's get... Still don't have any battle mage units, so let's get lightning focus or lightning torrent. And plus we don't have any battle mage units yet, so yes, let's get lightning torrent. Increase our spell casting ability. Ah, and we have another ruler. That is Carissa. Now, she can be tough at higher levels. It looks like she's going to be down there. So we definitely want to maybe expand a little bit down this way. Kind of cordon. Oh, and we have another army up there as well. That could be our first victim. But not yet. I need a little more time to build up our forces. And we also met another ruler as well. War Queen Asgera. Technically, both of these would make for decent allies, because they're both evil. But, actually Carissa might make a quicker ally, but we're not here to make allies. We're here to conquer. This would make for a good spot for a new city, actually. And we now met Empress Zetavaka? I don't know how to say that. Oh, she's underground. Ah, she's underground, basically directly below my own city. Man, everyone's evil on this campaign. I guess she's neutral. I could block her out, essentially. And I think I'm... Oh my goodness, okay. Turn back. Build an outpost here. You can't because of the haunted halls. Interesting. And that's a silver. Let's get a library so that we can increase our research. And we also have a new province to annex. And we will go for that crystal over there for the extra mana. And we have vassalized Grimerise. Ah, yes, another quest. It's not too far from me. And the next Shadow Affinity. Looks like maybe another nation's over there as well. But those two are either going to be really close and make this a little difficult, or they're going to be brutal enemies and make this extremely easy. So before I forget, let's cast Soulbind Army. Let's start building up some souls. And let's spend the gold for the counter boon. And an easy victory. I'm not really building units. I could go for Imperium, but I think for the moment I'm going to do production. That completed the library. Might as well continue Arcane Institute. We did get a level up. And that is going to be martial expertise for the additional melee plus 10% damage. I believe that puts us at a plus 30% total currently. Unfortunately, we didn't get any weapons. But we will Q soulbind army again. Carissa has declared a friendship with me. Well, I'm not opposed for the moment. If that stops her from attacking me, while I deal with the two nations up north and underground. We found the gnomes. And the gnomes are not underground, as they should be. Where are they? Well, anyway. Continue on. And we've researched lightning torrents. That's beautiful. And I suppose we could get bone golem. Actually, yes, because that will allow us to spawn an army in without actually having to produce it from the cities. And we will get the next shadow. Plus 200 mana and 200 knowledge upon completing conquest of a city. We are going to be doing a lot of conquests. We also have our first rally. And just enough to buy a warlock and a dark warrior. They have declared a rivalry on me now. I suppose it's only fair I do the same. They built an outpost where I wanted to build my outpost. Well, that's call for war right there, is what that is. Let's get another hero. We are above our hero cap, but we also have more than enough money to supplant that. Level 3 or level 5? I don't really like the two traits that this one has. Hero of the Meek does not pair well with, oh well, I guess that plus 10 hit points, plus 1 defense. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You will be our first hero. Nexus Corpseborn. I don't necessarily like that name. Perfect. Now, we need to get a small army started. We are about to go on the warpath. The first target before we start pursuing a war against our orcish friends up north, we need to conquer Casterland before they get too strong. Although, I could just as easily go to war against Silverwall first. Get some outposts there, and underground, of course, for the extra boost. And then go to war against the orcs. You don't have an alliance with them, do you? No. So now would be the time. I'm going to build an outpost here. After I finish murdering these guys. We have found frogs. Where are the frogs? Over here, somewhere. Oh my goodness, we actually have 3 nations. All sharing this corner. That's terrible. That is terrible. If they start fighting each other, all the better. Risky battle, huh? Well, let's try it and see what happens. Yeah, risky indeed. I forgot to cast my Soulborn army. Let's see what we have. Plus 1 population. Ooh, I do like the souls. Yes, that'll help me build an army faster. And we do need an army. Quick. Okay, so ultimate question. Who are we going to attack first? I think we attack the World Shapers first. Knock them out of the picture. And hopefully we don't get pinned between Asgara Spine-Splitter and the Toads. Oh, and the moles. Of course, you can't forget the moles. They are all encroaching on my claimed territory. I do not like that. I think we're going to do the Sithy thing and stab them in the back. It is a war I want. And you have a city that's ripe for the taking. Okay. Now, you have a couple units. Let's have you march to reinforce. I could also have you quickly go and build another city. No, we're going to take our cities directly from the enemy. We'll have time for colonizing later. It's time to march. And we also have Bone Golem, which is perfect. Let's get Lightning Blades for the extra damage. Our ruler leveled up again. I want to give you some... Yes, I want killing momentum, so let's give you Sentinel. And we will also cast Create Bone Golem to begin spawning units. Oh, we need, my bad. We do need Skeleboys for that. So let's get some skeletons started. Need at least 2 per Bone Golem. Our alignment's now very evil. Very evil, I should say. Let's see. We do get an item for this. Staff of Blossoms. Am I interested in that? No, I really don't think I am. I'm currently at war. I don't have time for that, unfortunately. And annex another province. Or even more mana. That's what happens when you build a city right on my doorstep. Oh, they built a city right on my doorstep. Well, that's not good. Oh, we have Night Guard, actually. That reminds me. There we are. My hope is that these guys end up fighting each other as well. But if they don't, I guess it's no skin off my back. Hop off with another Skelleboy. And now let's cast Create Bone Golem. There we are. Please take the city. There's an army there, but they're small. That's what happens when you oppose the Dark Lords of the Sith. And we are going to migrate. Kill them all. We also have lightning blades that we can enchant. Now, for our next trick, I want the Tome of Necromancy for the Raise Zombies spell. Plus, we get access to the Necromancer. At the moment, we are not doing well with our army size, I think. I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into making new armies, which I should probably change. We are going to create skeletons. And we captured a hero. Eventually I'm going to execute them, but I don't have a crypt just yet. A trade proposal. I'm not really interested. You are increasing relations with me. I suppose I could always betray you later. But I could pay to have a friend. Let's increase our relations with you. Push come to shove, I can always stab you in the back later if you're not doing what I want. Casterland has sent a war party. I forgot about you. I actually forgot all about you. You suck. Ah! They've declared friendship with me. Why? We are pragmatically different. Well, I guess ranking-wise, we're not doing too hot. That'll change. We are in last place overall. Expansion, that is going to change very quickly, and military is also going to change very quickly. Once we get to the necessary spells, it's just going to take some time. I do like that plus 500 knowledge. Let's take it. We can now raise zombies. And, now Now that we have necromancers, let's also get soul binders. Lightning focus, of course. And necromancer. Ah, perfect. The toads have declared war on the orcs. That's probably why they are happy with me. Is this going to go the way of the Jedi Order? Are these the Jedi to my Sith? And the orcs are the Confederacy. Anyway. Thunderwell is mine. And let's move on Skull Pit. Ooh, we have an army here. I don't like that. Oh, they're weak. We could probably murder them. But let's look at Skullwell for the moment. I think we're going to do much the same as we have been. Increase mana. And we will take the opportunity to make a bone golem here. And let's give them a governor. And Carissa complimented me again. Well, I'll take it. She likes the way I wage war. Yeah, that's right, you better run. Well, I do like that. I lose gold. I don't like that. Yes, that's really the only option here. 90% success, and it succeeds. They built an outpost. It's not going to matter, because I am going to take their capital. But that does not make me happy. And they insulted me as well. If they declare war on me, this is going to be very interesting. Roughheim is under siege. And now Skull Pit is also under siege. We have 6 turns to go. Siege projects. I want Naggers. And I want Onagers? How do you say that? And I do want Rake battlements. That's going to take some time. We'll be able to reinforce our army in the meanwhile. Reinforce. Stack up there. That's good. We also have Necromancer, which is fantastic. Next, let's do Tome of the Doom Herald. Banshees are a very useful unit.
The darkness that creeps from shadow to
we also have
shadow,
Joy Siphoners. Steal 3 morale per hit.
but also carries the promise of your arrival.
Or we could summon the Banshees,
Dim the light
which
of our enemy's
has the
spirits,
Wail of the Banshees,
shroud them in
which
despair,
reduces the morale by
so
10,
that their
and
weapons clatter on
also
the
stacks with
ground,
Weakened.
and spells
Plus,
do not issue
we
from
can
their
summon
mouth.
Banshees. They've declared a rivalry. Yes, it's only a matter of time before they do declare war on me, unfortunately. We will not do the same for the moment. We'll just let them be. Yes. They're taking back Thunderwell. Instead of rescuing Skull Pit. Well. If they don't rescue Skull Pit, how long do they have? I wish it would tell me how long. Well, anyway. Blint also hates them. So, if I were to declare war on these guys, that might make my job dealing with the moles a little bit easier, because that would make them happy. We'll see what happens. And now, we have 2 skulls. Skeleboys, so that we can create another bone golem. Next, Shadow Affinity is plus 100% more experience for our heroes. Other rulers started war. Well, the orcs are done. They are now at war with 3 different people. They are taking Thunderwell back, and that's not great, because if they do, then these guys can take it back. Then I have to capture it all over again. Stop raiding my stuff. It's very rude. We can now summon Banshees as well, which is fantastic. I am going to be abusing that spell. Let's now cause despair. And now the first breach. Let's check out this battle. It is a safe battle. I'm actually just going to auto-combat again. and see what happens. We lost a single unit, but we took out all of theirs, and that was just tier 1 unit. So this is going wonderfully. We have captured their capital. We are going to migrate to the Sith. I'm going to leave Rafheim to our Toad friends over there. I need to march back and take out this army. They razed the city. They decided to just get rid of it. Oh, and they razed my city as well. But I wanted that city there. Our allies are currently sieging their town, and that is where their hero is. So that is essentially endgame for the orcs. In 2 turns, that city will be mine, which means I may just raise a silver wall to the ground. And we're not going to do that just yet. I am happy that they like me enough to propose it, but they are good. I don't mean like statistically good, I mean morally good. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're not. They are also evil. I thought they were good. I think they were. But their actions have made them become evil. That's fascinating. I have unintentionally corrupted them. I'm doing the Sithy things. Okay, well, You want a defensive pact? Yeah, let's do it, just in case the, stupid mole people declare war on me. You're a bit too far anyways. I don't think, considering my empire is basically just going to be this northern area, I don't think, marching all the way down there is actually viable. What do you want from me? They're going to declare war on me soon. The Toads have declared war on... well, that works out for me anyways. Yeah, we're going to need to reinforce them soon. Our allies cannot hold that position forever. I say our allies, they are our vassals, not our allies. Have we unlocked the soul well? Yes, we have. I like the soul well because it gives you souls. I forget how many souls. Plus 3 souls. You can only have 1 per city, but that stacks up very fast. Castellane has sent another war party. I keep forgetting about them. I need 100 souls to animate it, or I could just spend the Imperium, which I have plenty of, so we'll do that. And we also have Caused Despair, which is a fantastic spell. Cruel Weaponry, that's the one I was looking for. Plus 30% damage against units with morale of low or worse. We also can do Demoralized. Just cast a spell on them, that's minus 5 morale per stack. So they could just start with low morale. Okay, we have Skull Spit under our control. Let's build a soul well right off the bat. I don't need this query. The mole men have declared war on me. Regretfully. Their primary city is right there. I don't know where their capital is. But that is the current threat. What do you want to bet their capital is, like, below me? Maybe, like, over here? Once we're done with this, war with the orcs, we'll march south and deal with them. Carissa has joined me in the war, of course, because they're my allies. I don't know how much they're going to help. They're a little far. This isn't good. Carissa is now good aligned. I need her to be evil aligned. For the theme. Incidentally, the frogs are turning evil. I don't need my main hero here. Let's have our ruler head back home. so we can begin our war on the mole men. And that is an easy battle to win. Our hero leveled up. And that is the end of the orcs. Let's see. I'm not producing anyone. I could go for the Imperium. Or I could do that, because I feel like that's a Sithy thing to do. It's evil. And we have cruel weaponry, so let's go ahead and cast that. And we'll also do joy siphoners. That will decrease the morale with every hit. You are going to become Sith. Alright, so that is the end of the Skull Pit clan. So, we have a war with the Molemen, and I think I do know exactly where their primary city is. I don't see anywhere else it could be. So we'll march underground and take them out. Then, I think we'll reinforce our unintentional toad friends in dealing with Silverwall. Not even Silverwall. Who are they? What are you? Yeah, we're just gonna keep calling you Silverwall because that's so much easier to say than Zitavaka. Oh, World Shapers. That'll work. Our hero has leveled up. You are a mage type. And we are going to allow you to do mage things. Such as channel power. And we can summon another Banshee, but I will hold off on that for now. Cruel weaponry. We will also recruit another hero. Astral Enchanter. That sounds like my kind of Sith. And you, my friend. Luridor Corpseborn. No, that will not do at all. Excellent. Okay, so that is another hero for us. And, the frogs have denounced my apprentice. Yes, she is my apprentice now, I've decided. Way too far for me to actually invest in a war, considering I'm also at war with everyone else. Well, almost everyone else. I'm going to be at war with the world builders soon. They've captured my claimed province. That is extremely rude, and I don't like it. Also, the fact that these cities are quite literally across the valley from each other. They're absolutely enemy cities. Cruel weaponry. Enchants. And now we're going to do even more damage. This is wonderful. We have recolonized Pyrus Tur. I would rename that city, but I'm not that creative, so I'm not going to do that. And we have Joy Siphoners. Perfect. The next one I would like is Tome of the Great Transformation. Mainly for Fetid Legion, which is fantastic, but also Rightborn, which makes all of our unit types of our race undead. Now, that's not entirely Sith, but the ability to lifesteal is amazing, and I love it. Plus, I feel like that's not too far off the Sith path. So let's do Tome of the Great Transformation. And,
Once you felt the power of
yeah, let's do
necromancy,
Fetid Legion
you begin
first,
to grasp
actually. Just so I can get that weakened date on everyone. Now, I will be at my city limit with this colony, and then I also have North Peak. I think I'm going to make North Peak into a vassal. And Pyrrhus Tur will be my actual city. Or I could do the reverse of that. Make Pyrrhus Tur my vassal. And make North Peak my city. No, let's stick to the plan. Don't think about it too much. We need more mana per turn, so let's get started with that. And we can also recruit another hero. So I think I will. Actually, no. We have a hero. I forgot. We already did that. And Joy Siphoners go. No, I do not want a wizard bond with you. As much as you are becoming a very nice ally to have, I do eventually want to subjugate you. And now, North Peak, you may become my vassal. Let's also produce... Well, I need more gold before we're able to do that. So I guess we'll settle for more mana production. Open borders with Carissa the Red. Why not? We're all cannibals here. Okay, so now we have another free city. Oh, that is a vassal to Carissa the Red, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that for the moment. Or at all, really. It seems like Carissa's more than content to stay in this area down here. But the toads, they are infringing on my territory. So they will eventually die. I am surprised that they have so many soldiers over here. Are you not at war with the toads? You are. I'm very confused. You're not thinking about declaring war on me, are you? Okay, everyone, please continue your march. Oops. Oh, that was a mistake, but yes, I will begin the siege. Oh, I don't have money. Oh, that was a mistake. In more ways than one. Continue on, please. Let's see if we can... I might be about to lose a hero. I didn't realize how far away he was. Can I have you back up? Lift siege and go back. Need to wait for everyone to catch up to you. And I will take more mana. Ooh, Carissa and the rat people have made a defensive pact. I don't know where they are. Those rat people. Obviously, I believe they are underground. I just don't know their position. Ah, everyone is at war with everyone else. So now, the world builders have declared war on the mole people as well. That might work out for me, because it will potentially keep them off my back for a little while. But I have every intention of just turning around and capturing Cinderhold and Silverwall. What is with the cities with the wall names? I would rather live in a place called Silverwall than Tinwall, though. You can wait, and now you can begin the siege. And now we have a bit of money to put into, let's see, what do they have? That'll work. I think I really want to cast just yet. Castellan has sent another war party. I have not seen a single one march into my territory. And the rat people have declared war on the mole men. That works out for me. They may take control of the city underground as it is. Wherever that is, I don't actually know just yet. Alright, and we are just about to completely demolish Tin Wall. This is fantastic. No, I don't want to lift the siege. And we now have Fetid Legion. Wonderful. Let's also get, you know what, let's get Restore Undead. That's going to become very helpful once our nation is entirely made up of undead. City's not too happy. Let's get Arcane Institute. Focus on research and mana production. And of course, I will cue Fetid Legion. He was thinking of me. How nice. Persia has actually a sizable army. I am actually thankful that we're on the same side. Granted, I feel like I could still easily deal some damage. They're not too strong, ultimately. There's a campaign mission that Carissa's in. I think campaign mission 3. And she is very, very strong. She'll do nearly 100 damage a hit on normal difficulty. That's not even on hard, that's just normal. Insta-kills most units, on top of being able to heal herself. Though I think most of the enemies in that mission are boosted. Might as well go overkill on this city. Okay, so I need to figure out where their capital is. It is underground, I know that much. So as soon as we finish this siege, we'll begin looking around for it. You gain a White Wolf unit. Interesting, I do like that. Or we could do an Ice Spider Matriarch. Oh, actually, that's a tier 4 unit. Is the White Wolf also a tier? They're all tier 4 units. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the, ooh, let's do a spider. Let's do the white spider. That sounds good to me. Stop raiding my future territory. Let's get the Dread Spire for the increased income. I do eventually need to get the Overlord's Tower for some of these cities. Okay, we are going to cast Soulbind Army. And then we are going to begin the siege. Well, not the siege. The siege is already underway. Just murder them all. And once more, an easy victory. The city is ours. We are going to migrate to the Sith. Now, let's go underground. Actually, I'll leave you here to maintain some defense. But the other 3 full stacks I have are going down. War has ended. Who has declared? Setavaka has conquered Casterland. They are actually spreading. They have 4 cities now, if you count their vassals. 5 cities, actually, if you count their vassals. So they are absolutely next on the list. They currently match us to city. I don't know who this is. I have no idea where Fangvale even is. It's probably down there somewhere. They know who I am. But I have no idea who they are. Ah. They have a city all the way down there. It is under siege, thankfully. Who else are you fighting? Oh, that's right. You're fighting everyone. Okay, well, let's just hope it's one of our allies, or potential allies, that's taking that. Underground. Let's set you... Oh, they have quite a large army, actually. Please go underground, and please be able to assist in this battle. Alright, we did lose 2 units, but ultimately not too bad. And we also got Lightning Sword. So let's take a look. I think that's actually better. It actually looks like a lightsaber now. Unfortunately, we don't have much else going for us right now. Not the weapon I wanted, but apparently the weapon I needed. You already do lightning damage. Let's do Weakening Aura. Necrotic Magic, done. Beautiful. And let's see, we also have plus 10 hit points per turn in hostile domain. Yes, please, constantly heal. Tin Wall is mine. And Prelude of Doom. Next. Again, Tome of Cold Dark, while useful, considering we're in a desert, there's not much that we can do, because the Arctic terrain flash freeze, I believe, does not work on, actually I think it does, but that's not the build that we're going for. Maybe when I want to do the wild hunt, I can. But I think we're actually going to do the Tome of Pandemonium. Could do a Tome of Summoning for the spiritual aspect. But let's do the Tome of Pandemonium. The base 30% chance of inflicting a random negative status effect pairs well with the Fetid Legion boost. That does more damage for negative effects. Plus, it seems like a Sithy thing to do to cause mass chaos. Plus 10% damage for each of the target's negative status effects. Yes, I think I will. And Tin Wall, you may become a vassal, so that I don't have to deal with you. An alliance with Carissa the Red. Might as well. That'll keep us on the same page. Looks like they might have yet another city over here. But I'm going to continue to target their capital. We also can get a couple units, though not too much. Unfortunately, right now we don't have a lot of money. That'll have to do. Ah, you want me to go to war against the Fall? I forgot you were at war with them. That's not great, but considering they're also at war with everyone else, I'm gonna go through with it. I have declared war on the Frog Eye Order. Order, whatever. So they will be next. I do also want to take on the World Builders before they get too much stronger. And I am going to have the most friction with them as it is. But that also gives me the excuse to expand even further after I finish them off. Let's see. They're spreading. We've also found Rotsake, finally. They are vassal of Blint, the Underdelver. So Blint was actually a bit more expanded than I thought he was. That's not fantastic. I really should look at building some of those myself. And the Seed of Shadow I could be constructing. But who has time for that? I need more mana. And we are almost to the final thing on the Shadow Tree. So we'll be able to get a good feel for that. He got vanquished somewhere over here. I'm questioning that. And they are invading my domain. I don't like that. How strong are you? Not that strong. That is a lot of tier 1 units. I could probably take you on. It would be a little painful. Let's build ourselves a necromancer. Yeah, the rat people have declared war on the toads. I think that means the toads are at war with everyone, actually. Yeah, everyone except for the mole people. And the mole people are about to be destroyed. And we also found Fangval, who is also a vassal of Blint the Underdelver. He has a lot of vassals. This definitely is kind of his stronghold area down here. But I'm not seeing his capital, so I think I'm right that his capital is in this area. Because that kind of adds up. He just marched out here and started spreading south into this corner. Well, I better get cozy with the rat people. They are friends with my ally as well. Which again, they're kind of far off in this corner. I don't think I would have time to conquer all of them. I will be content to kind of conquer this northern area. Wonder if he has any idea I'm sending an army to go kill him. And Vessel of Chaos, that'll increase our ability to do some damage. Let's get Domain of Death. And we can cast that on our own cities. And that's actually the point of the spell. And in 2 turns we'll have the Chaos enchantment. You know what? Yes, I will do this, because I don't know where you are, and I'm already at war with 2 people and about to be at war with a 3rd. Ah, you're a natural ally, actually, because again, you're down south. Somewhere I have no intention of reaching. I do think I want to take over Coalhaven and Fangvale, however. Just as kind of, or at least Coalhaven, just as a buffer in the south. Continue on the long trek. Yes, here we are. And yes, that is their capital. They only have wood fortifications, so not much. I'm not sure they were actually expecting me to come down here. And we can now see the entire map. Ah, he didn't actually have that many cities. The rat people had quite a few cities, but he's completely surrounded and probably about to die. Actually, it looks like he is dying. Does he even have any army? What kind of defenses are we looking at down here? Ooh, and we have a city-state here as well. Any way to get there? You know what? Sure, I'll give you that. You can see everything now, so that's something that works. For City of Halcyon, huh? You're down south. I'll let my ally deal with you. Oh, he already has. Okay. So what I wanted to see, what kind of a defense are we actually looking at down here? Where'd you go? Oh, they actually have 2 cities. They have one down here as well. That's not really going to matter because they're going to die. They have no army on their capital. I'm marching in and just taking it. Where is their army then? They have a couple of units here. Do they not have one? Oh, anyway, I'll take it. What kind of an army? Oh, actually they do have a unit there, but that doesn't matter at all. They have a couple units. They're spread out all over the world. A low-risk battle. I'm going to try the auto-resolve. And if I don't like what I see, I'll take over. Okay, so I lost a Banshee. I did lose the Warlock. Nothing I can't recover from. I kept the Ice Spider. Yeah, you know what? I'll accept that. I will accept that. That's not terrible. Let's see, Bullerton. Again, down south, I don't really care. I do also want to take a look and examine what the Froggies have. They actually have probably the largest army I've seen yet. Nothing too bad. Once I'm able to march on their forces, I will be essentially in the same position myself. Okay, well anyway, head on back, and we will get you recovered. Ah, and our allies are also sieging Coalhaven. Excellent. I keep calling them allies. They are my vassals. They serve me. Okay, let's see what they have. Honestly, nothing I'm too worried about. Though I may want to start spamming Banshees, like, now. Yeah, let's start working on getting some more Banshees started. Okay, next is Chaos. I believe we finally have the 50% chance of getting a tier 1 or 2 unit. So we'll get that. We've also been denounced for the umpteenth time. So they have a bit more of an army than I had hoped. We have enough money to pay for our siege equipment. And there we are. One more turn, we'll have a full stack, and we will go meet their army. That's raiding my territory. Very rude. Ah, a spelljammer, huh? So I'll have to do this somewhere else. It's not gonna work. Okay. Well, that's not great. Where's the spelljammer? It's right there. The problem is if I go raid it, well, that will increase my chances. How much movement do I have? I have enough movement to get everyone there. So I think I will. I'll do that. And then we'll just shift these guys over here and shift these guys over here so that everyone gets involved. And please pillage that spelljammer. We will also begin getting our other spells ready so that we can cast them once the spelljammer is destroyed. Alright, go take out those raiders, please. We need them out of here. I lost my Banshee again. Oh, and a Warlock. Or Necromancer. Well, anyway. Desecrate Structure. Now this is useful because you can use that to increase the amount of, running explosions. Increase the amount of mana that you get per turn, but we don't really need it right now. Okay. So, now we have the option. Tome of the Reaper. The Reaper is an extremely useful unit to have because Finger of Death has a 60% chance of killing a target outright, as long as it's a non-hero unit, and even if unsuccessful, it still does 45 frost damage. And if it's a non-undead unit that you're targeting, it just creates zombie whenever you use it. So I really like the Reaper. Not only that, but you have greater reanimation, Mark for Death, Harvest Population, which I don't use too much, but then the Soul Siphon is an extremely useful siege ability. But you also have Tome of Oblivion, which I like because it has the Living Fog, which is a very powerful unit. But I think we're going to do Tomb of the Reaper to start with.
So many
Oh, and Reaper right off the bat. I will take that. Thank you very much for your contribution. You want peace, huh? See, here's the thing. I'm not going to give it to you. Because in one turn, you're about to lose your Spelljammer. And that means I'm going to be able to start spamming units right on the edge of your doorstep. Well, eventually. And let's begin spawning some Banshees. It is a commitment, because the Banshees do have a sizable mana cost per turn. But once the siege is over, and we have more than enough mana to spare, but once the siege is over, most of them are going to die anyways. And I forget, how many units can you have? I think only 4, but we'll start making some more just for backup. Unfortunately, we're not going to have the Reaper in time to actually assist with this siege. They are also getting a lot of iron golems. See, that's the thing, is a lot of their units are tier 2 and tier 1. Actually, most of them are just tier 2. They have a couple of tier 3. I have a lot of tier 3 to back up my heroes. Although I do also have tier 1s. So I guess our armies are evenly matched. It's going to come down to the strength of the heroes, I think. I have 2 heroes assisting me. 110, 17. They only have 2. 17, 14. Ooh. Okay, so at the cost of some mana, we either get a pretty good size skeleton army. Yeah. Oh, or we could block the draft, but gain... I'd be able to summon the Reaper next turn. So a large army now, for some mana. Or use draft, which I'm not doing anyways, and receive enough knowledge to... Yeah, we're just going to do that. Because I would rather be able to summon a Reaper right on their doorstep than have an army that I have to march somewhere. So let's do that. Trade proposal. I will accept that because that's actually a good bargain, I think. Oh wait, I read that wrong. They wanted gold, and they gave me mana. Oh well. Anyway, they are desperately building units at this siege. It's not going to save them. Summon Reaper complete. Next. I suppose I could do Havoc Magic, or Mass Hysteria. Let's do Havoc Magic because that's a little less micromanaging, and we have a lot of Battle Mage units, so that is going to help. 1 turn for the Reaper. It costs 150 souls, which is why I've been sitting on those and not really spending a whole lot. Okay, and we are going to summon a Reaper, but first I'm going to take a tier 1 unit and move it over here. Oh, no, not do that. We're going to move you there. Now, the Reaper is going to be in this army group. And then we are going to cast all of our spells. Which group is the strongest? Arguably that one with the heroes. Yeah, let's just do the one on the heroes. Get them angry. Or they're submitting to me. They've recognized that they cannot win this. But that's not enough, because they declared war on me. And that was a mistake. You do not declare war on the Sith. That was a mistake, and you will not live to regret it. Now watch me lose this war. I don't think so. Low risk battle. Yeah, you know what? We have over 1,000. I'm just gonna auto resolve. Like, call my units, please. I can make more. Oh, it has to think about it. Of course it does. Oof. Oh, look at all those losses. We lost so many Banshees. We lost the Reaper. But they lost everything. And here's the thing. That is going to increase our mana, because now we're not paying for all those, right? We can just remake them. We have over 1,000 mana, and by allowing this to go, we're going to be positive, what, 100 mana per turn? And, yeah, easy win. Easy win. So that's them taken out. Now, that does leave me a little weak, or weaker. But now I can just go over here and say, hey, I want to give you a Whispering Stone. Or should I do Coalhaven? Let's do Coalhaven, just to give me some more forces above ground. Migrate to the Sith. Of course, we're going to coal their population. I do not care. Got some Havoc magic, and we can now do Rightborn as well. We're just getting more and more powerful as we go. Plus 10 mana income at the cost of stability. This is our capital, so I don't care about stability. But I do like that mana. And of course our ruler leveled up once again. Let's give him something. I guess I could do lightning weapons, but he's already got the lightning weapons. Let's do Lightning Evoker. He can now also shoot lightning from his fingertips. And we have Rightborn. Whiteborn, I should say. The next, we could do Mass Hysteria. Inflicts random status effects on all units in a 1 hex radius. That is useful. Mark for Death is a spell that causes a unit to not be able to recover hit points, but also to die once the effect expires. I like that. And we will also continue on. I do need the Overlord's Tower to stop my provinces from rebelling, but we can't afford that right now. So let's continue with mana. And we have taken control of Brescia. That is immediately going to be given to our vassals. But that is a useful province. There is a lot going on here. And the Fortress of Tears as well. It might be better to keep this for ourselves. How much does the... Oh, I can afford it, actually. You know what? Let's actually do this, so I can keep the income from that city. So Brescia will be ours. I will build an Overlord Tower as soon as possible. Let's also build another Stolwell. just on this query here. Yes. Now, our ally Carissa wants us to go to war against Zetavaka. Not what I really wanted to do just yet, but I will do it. Because I eventually wanted to attack them anyways. Now, I could... Since I'm down here anyways, and I think I will, I'm simply going to march on their capital. My army is already basically in position as it is. And Cruel would like a defensive pact. I will agree with that. That fully secures the south. Obviously, aside for some straggler cities like Fangvale. But between our two allies, the south is pacified. That just means we have to finish demolishing the north. And we will do so. They declared war on me. Well, that's not too big of a deal, but that means we'll have to diverge. We'll focus on the big target for now. He is going to rebuild his army. And you move on Cinderhold. They enforce with a Banshee. Yes, they do have an army pressing south. It's not that strong, though. And a Seed of Shadow has been created. Yeah, let's continue on. Besiege Cinderhold. And again, we'll build brick battlements and siege equipment. We will build a Root of Shadow next. There. We found another free city. Aegis. I don't especially care, but they are in the north. Actually, they're right below us. I have every reason to care. They also have a lot of infestation to contend with. That is a problem for another time, but I will take our Whispering Stone from Tinwall. And I will send it to Aegis instead. I'm not going to spend influence on that. But this could be a good place to vassalize for the resources. Mark for Death completes. And now we can research Tome of Oblivion. This will increase our army even more. Summon Living Fog. That's a problem. Well, I do wish I had seen this. I don't think I'm even going to try and save this. That is unfortunate. Yes, unfortunately we did lose that very badly. And that also means they have a straight shot on our capital. Not too happy with that. We'll continue marching on their capital. We'll see who gets there first. I should begin recruiting an army. See, my problem was, I saw they had an army north contending with the Toads. I did not anticipate they would have another army down south. And recruit more soldiers. Our first round of army is here. I'm going to wait until the rest are recruited, but then I will march and deal with these scavengers.
Actually, I could probably get away with that now. And we also have Summon Living Fog. This is phenomenal boost. Devouring Void or Fog of Insanity? I could do that, make our capital city almost impenetrable. Or Devouring Void. Let's do this one. I feel like proper roleplay. If you tried to attack a Sith city, you should be driven mad. We will build a Root of Shadow. And I think... probably the Forester. Let's also repair this Spelljammer while we're down here. Now, I'm still not too concerned because most of his army is topside. If anything, I'm concerned about our city over here, which is currently undefended. Let's see if we can change that. Actually, it has walls. That means they would have to besiege it for at least a couple turns. Two battles completed, and let's send you down here so we can form these armies up. Continue the advance on the enemy position. And I will summon a living fog down here. We'll increase our force. And I think we will just spawn another one. They've raised my soul well. How annoying. A risky battle. Oh, this isn't good. Well, they are just tier 1 units. I don't really care about them. I'm about to replace them anyways. Be fodder for me. And now I'll just pay to replace them all. Problem with that is I just paid all the money that I would have used to besiege the city. So let's hold off a turn. We will begin the siege the next turn. I cannot produce anything at the moment. Ooh, but I can expand. Summon more fog to kill things for you. And we'll just do it again. Ooh, I could just gain knowledge in return for stability. That would affect my relations with friendly cities, however. I will... I guess I will do this. -1 mana isn't great, though. You know what? I will do the Sith thing. I will infuriate all my free cities. The thing is, I don't think it affects my vassals. Let me see. Yes, it doesn't really matter. The only one I should be worried about is... Coalhaven. But it only affects Sithy, so it literally doesn't matter. I just gained knowledge for practically nothing. Everyone is still decent. They're indifferent at most. Let us begin the siege.
Or
6 turns. Begin constructing siege equipment. And I guess we'll do a tower bombardment. I don't like that I'm being invaded a lot up north, but it's not going to matter. His city is going to fall. And his hero is right there anyways. So in 6 turns, he is done. I just hope that he will continue to fight the Todai Order a little longer for me. Distract them as long as you can. What do you want? You want to make truce. I will not. Why would I? I'm about to take your capital. Yes, I think I will invest in another city. And then it costs 370 Imperium, but I will target North Peak after. And launch the offensive. Kill the barbarians. It's unfortunate. I haven't actually had a unit spawn for me in a while. Let's fix the soul well. Oh, I cannot. Hostiles in the domain. Greater reanimation. And I think we're going to do Mass Hysteria next, which is already researched. It was very cheap. And now we can get to Tomb of the Eternal Lord, which is by far the most powerful book, in my opinion.
a realm blanketed
Because
glistening
you can gain
and eternal
a full 6 stack
is a land of
for 120
endless
souls.
perfection. Death comes.
That is supremely useful. And we're going to go for it. And now, we can also raise an undead army. So let's do... Let's do a Ritual of Insomnia. The province is rioting. Unfortunate timing. And I'm going to now spend a lot of souls to make an army. And I think I'm going to do it up here because... no, there's not a lot of units up there. So let's do it down here. Now these 2 armies are going to take care of these guys. And then we'll march them north. Ooh, I will take that Frost Great Axe. We actually have a lot of equipment. Let me look at this momentarily. Life Drinker. I didn't see that. But it is a small sword. Tier 3. That's better than all those. And better than the spider is, of course, the nightmare. And I will construct the Heart of Shadow on this farm. And since we've cleared the area, I will also begin repairing all this damage. That is a lot of damage. I should build another army, I think. Or I could summon another Reaper. Ooh, Rightborn. I nearly forgot. Let's become undead. Is there anything else I can cast on them? No, that's good. No, wait. I wanted to attack. And easy victory. We only lost the Banshee. We kept everyone else alive. Our heroes leveled up. And that's the win as well. I don't really want to spend Imperium. I'm about to take over one of my vassals. I guess we will take the food, which works just as well. Now, that has left a couple of cities at my mercy. Let's go through and fix everything that's broken, which unfortunately is a lot. And as for you, you of course are going to migrate. Now, the final target. The toads. And they don't have an army anywhere near me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to withdraw my Whispering Stone from our vassals. Where was the other one? Aegis. Because I would much rather just vassalize these guys. Actually, no. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. Back to work. We are going to go on the warpath even more. Cinderhold and Silver Wall will fall. Mana Siphoner. That's a melee weapon. Perfect. That'll work. And level up, you are now the Eternal One. He cannot die. And the Sith have ascended. Now they're Scully boys. Right, I believe we're just gonna pop up right here and immediately declare war on them. And this army here, which does not have a hero. Let's fix that. Darth Uglius, please come back. And go meet up with them or something. And yes, I am going to declare war on Silverwall. I don't really need too much. I'm just going to do construct soul siphons. I guess I can break battlements. Devouring Void. And that is essentially the entire Shadow Tree taken care of. We ignored Cryomancy and the Cold Dark, but again, that doesn't really work for us. I think... I need more affinity. I could do Revelry. Or Mayhem. You know, Mayhem would be a good one, I think. Let's do that. Oops, that's not Mayhem. What happened? Well, I guess we're doing summoning now.
Through the art of summoning,
I
one
guess.
may become a master in every sense of the word.
Sure, mind control. That's a force-like thing. Yes, I would love to declare war. And 3 turns for the siege. Our allies are turning against us. And Silverwall now falls. Perfect. Well, Now we have a situation. Ideally, I would want to wait until Cinderhold is mine before marching north, taking a direct shot at Sunrise. Especially while their army is so far south. And march on Pinnacle. I think Pinnacle will probably just raise, however. I do think we will simply raise it to the ground. I could raise another army. You know what? I think I will either way, just so I can reinforce this army up here. Or the one down south. I mean, they're doing fine. I'd rather have more forces up north. I'm about to attack their capital. I think what I'll do is, once this siege is over, I'll send these guys up to deal with our besiegers. Launch the assault on Cinderhold. And that's another city taken out. Migrate to Scythia. And that should be good. Yes, now let's move you guys north. So we can deal with that invasion. Now have harvest population. Battlefield reanimation. Ah, well, cruel Bright Lord just declared war on me. Unfortunately, that means I'm also at war with Carissa. So, not fantastic, but I'm not worried. And let's see, what does that mean? Not much, because we are now at the point where we can begin building armies en masse. So, we have lost control of the south. Our apprentice has betrayed us. How regretful. I could just build the, the Heart of Shadow. I could build that. And, just go for the magic victory. So, now we have an interesting part, because that means basically as soon as we are done sieging Sunrise, we're going to need to protect... Where even are they? Where did I construct them? This one. The Root of Shadows. Wherever we decide to build it here. And the one that's way up here. Unfortunately, that's a lot of different places to protect. So this is going to be a little expensive. I wish it was a little closer together. Let's build another army. On our capital. I see you are also able to build an army from nothing. It's not going to matter. No! Ah, he went the wrong way. There we go. There we are. Alright. Add soul siphons. And I think I will break the battlements. Lost Cinderhold. Excuse you. No. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Well, okay. That's fine. Actually, that kind of sucks. I was very close to getting that. Well, anyway. Head on back over here. See if you can make it. And let's also begin building a small army. Oh, yeah, they're starting to march already. Well, anyway, I am building a sizable force that is going to assist. Oh, I'm being raided again. Devastation, I suppose. Or was it mayhem? It was mayhem. Okay, I guess we're not doing that. We are doing devastation. That's fine. That's all right.
Above all, the fray.
And
Those who live
I guess
and
we'll do
breathe
flame burst. Well, you're rude. You're very rude. You can't kill me. Coalhaven. Sorry, you're gonna have to sacrifice. Oh, no, you're not. Grimrise. Guess, Pyrus Tur then. And I will also do it on maybe our capital. Because I need to summon another army. I don't care. He's not a Sith, he's a rat. Okay, now I'm going to raise my army down here. And I'm gonna march my guys over here. And then I'm gonna see if I can actually get away with doing this. I can. Get out of here. Get out. Okay, now, I really don't want to wait anymore, so let's hurry production on this. 90 gold, nice and cheap. Launch Age of Shadow spell. Let's maybe wait a minute. Let's send these guys back. And now we will launch the Age of Shadow. And we have to hold it for 15 turns. It's not great. But that's the best chance we have of victory right now. I'm reasonably certain that I will be able to keep one near my capital secure. And as soon as I've conquered Sunrise in another turn, Well, hopefully in another turn. I don't see why not. I should also be able to secure that one. I am worried about this one I have underground. Now, I do have quite a few spells on that city. And we're about to have another one as well that will help.
Be the fog that seeps into the
But it's still not the best situation. Okay. What do we have active currently that we can deactivate? Lightning focus. Because we are, unfortunately, really having trouble with souls now. Fetid Legion is that expensive? Man. Received a trade proposal. Uh-huh. Yeah, I doubt... Well, actually... Hold on. Which city was that? Because I don't actually have... You know what? No. No, I am denying that. You are not going to take a city from me. Oh, you're about to die, so it really... What happened to your army? You left your city. Why would you leave your city? And you know what? I'm not even gonna... you know what? That's fine. We're just gonna do that, and yeah, you can go do your thing, I guess. Weird. Are you still at war with No, you're not. In fact, you have a defensive pact. I am so very confused. Oh, don't tell me the AI is just leaving to go. Oh boy. Well, anyway. Let's increase our force, I guess. We're gonna need more. Raise undead army. Raise another undead army. Well, decent sized army. I don't like that. What's the chances of winning this? Low risk. I'm doing it. We did lose a hero. That's unfortunate. They have forged an alliance. It's not going to save them. Actually, I don't need all these units here. Let's send you back to... Go make sure that's secured. There we are. Sunrise is mine. Now, let's make you into a vassal state. And once a vassal, I will head on my way. Gremlin ambushers. I do like that one.
Embrace the chaos, and it will embrace you too, and spread further to all.
We are getting into the fire. Ah, invaders have spawned. That's not great. That's a risky battle. Tell you what. Let's Fog of Insanity. We're about to make Brescia an absolute fortress. We will also cast Prelude of Doom. And now we'll attack. Excellent. Minimal losses. Right. The city is mine, so now we're going to send our armies back. Question I have is, where should I send them? I guess I can just have them reinforce the two up top, and then I will have all of my magics focused on defending the one underneath. Ah, yes. They're about to launch an attack, so that is unfortunately necessary. Raise undead armies. Are you gonna make me attack you? That's a sizable army you've established there. Too bad it doesn't matter. Oh, and we're not being attacked from the rear as well. That's perfect timing. And another rally. We're just gonna buy more units, I guess. That's too many units. I don't have that much money. Tell you what, let's do this. Prelude of Doom. Soulbind army. And let's kill this group. It's almost too easy. Now, shall we go kill this group as well? Ooh, actually, they are quite a bit stronger. Let's not do that. Let's back up. And we'll just, you know, there's some more undead to go fight them, and that's all tier 1 units. High risk battle, well, at least they're just fodder. Look how many units I killed. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay, well anyway. And we still have all these guys. Like, there's almost no one left. They lost so many units. Okay, now what we can do is we can just go back up here and cast Harvest Population. And once that sets, then we'll get some more souls going. And if they try to attack me, well, that's their funeral. I could use Golden Horde to make it even more difficult for them. Yeah, that's right. You better run. I don't actually know where this guy's army went. It's like he doesn't even have one anymore. And Carissa. Oh, poor Carissa. You had every chance to be on the winning side. But I guess it's typical. The apprentice betraying the master. So very typical. So very disappointing. Oh, I don't actually need that. I don't need research anymore. Guess we'll just do stone walls. Not that they're even gonna make it to our city. More invaders. Ha! It's almost like they know. It's almost like they know. Oh well. Oh, that was a little more costly. Doesn't actually matter though. Well, shall we do this again? We'll just, let's see. How many can I summon? Can this one make it over? Oh, it can. Beautiful. Well, we're doing this again, are we? Before I begin... Oh, I should have cast this a little earlier. Oh, well. Gremlin Ambushers. And, can I cast... anything else? I could... no. No, it's all gonna take time. That's fine. That's alright. On the attack then. Ah, see, they didn't lose any units that time. Oh well. What a shame. I guess that means we'll just have to harvest more population. Like, what could I research that sounds like Sith-like? Mass recall, phasing, that's not Sith-like. I guess this could be kind of like Sith-y stuff. What could I do that would make my... Well, I could do Veil of Darkness. Summon... I guess I'll just do that. If nothing else for the desolate terrain.
Those who master the art.
Ah, they didn't actually attack. Possibly the most stupid thing they could have done. Actually, that's a good question. Why didn't they attack? Are they gonna attack now? There they go. And a couple of living fogs, just in case they decide to attack this group. That would be a potential death sentence. As it is, I could probably get away with attacking them again, and I would probably win. but I'm content to just wait out the next couple turns. Oh, look at that. Another living fog unit. It's almost like I'm just gonna keep casting this. See, besieging the city, will that actually do anything, do you think? No. No, it won't. Well, and there it is. The Eternal Lord Darth Sandwalker has defeated the enemies, spread the dark magics of the Sith, ancient Sith, I should argue, across whatever planet that was supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, towards the end, I think statistic-wise, I think the AI was technically better. Like, they had a higher economy, a higher score, quote-unquote. But I was able to just spam units, and I could have kept that up for a while. It was almost easy. Actually, yeah, I mean, here you have a breakdown of the score. I was actually, overall, never in the lead. I mean, even at the end, I was in second place. So, White was doing insane. I'm not sure exactly how they were doing that. Diplomacy. I'm at the bottom of the list, obviously, diplomacy. Economy, not doing too bad. I could have done some things to improve on. Expansion, actually, probably the only place I was being remotely competitive. Military, I mean, at the end when I started to just spam units, there was no contest. Research, again, White was just leagues above. So, not necessarily a game-breaking build or anything, but it is fun to play for sure. Anyway, I think that is all. Well, I mean, obviously it's all because that's a victory. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like. It really does mean a lot. Let me know in the comments if there's any other builds maybe you would want to see. I'm kind of brainstorming a couple different fun ideas myself. None that's like, I'm not looking for game-breaking stuff or anything. Just for, you know, kind of theme-like stuff. You know, I don't know, maybe I could do something with order next. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Always making new content as much as I can, as busy as I am. Otherwise, I will see you next time.